When you think of robots, you probably imagine something like this. But what if I told you there's something called AI-powered racing simulation? Well, meet the Carrera HYBRID. That is right, the same company that has brought slot cars, racing tracks, and RC vehicles that inspire fans worldwide has come up with the newest platform yet. This here is not your ordinary slot car game. In fact, you can race up to 30 opponents on one track, featuring an AI integrated system, as well as free drive, and has its own career game where you can go ahead and unlock different perks and tune your vehicle to your liking. It even has nitrous. How crazy is that? Now, together we'll be unboxing it as well as trying it out, so if you guys want your very own, check out the link down below in the description. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's go ahead and open this thing up. So the packaging is pretty cool, kind of shows both cars racing about. Now this does come with two. Features free driving, overtaking at any point, AI supported racing, and up to 30 opponents. As you kind of rotate it here, it'll show you exactly what we get here. So it looks like a standard racetrack with different variations that you could technically make. These are different options. Now it shows how many pieces you get. So you get one start, two curves, 8 right curves, 4 straights, and of course the cars, and 2 chargers. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. The presentation is hands-on key. This thing is really interesting. So we got 3 small boxes on the top here, 2 cars, and then of course another box here for our track pieces. All right, so these are our track pieces. Literally just plastic. I mean, it's really simple kind of concept here. And they kind of work with each other. From my understanding, they just kind of clip together and they just kind of like sandwich together, just like that. Right and a left now. Although they look like they would be interchangeable, but they're not, because you do have to follow the correct orientation of it. So just keep that in mind. So this little rubber pad here is used to clean the tires. So check it out, our GT32. Man, this thing is so cool. So it's a USB-A to USB-C. We have a black one and a red one here, both side by side. Very, very cool looking cars. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that it comes with. Let's go ahead and set this thing up and try it out. So I went ahead and built my track. For this part here, I'll be using my iPad to kind of demo the app itself. Now, you can't control this without the app regardless, even though you do have a controller connected to it. So just keep that in mind. Now, this one here is the all-new Carrera HYBRID app. And it features something called the Game Mode. Game Mode allows you to control the cars with a controller like this. This here is our main hub. Obviously, once you create an account, you have the full customization of the cars and things like that. So on the top right here, if we click on settings, we can click on our vehicle and you can register the 2 cars. In this case, we have the Black Devil and the Red Devil. And you have tuning, you have info, showing how many mileage you've done, firmware update, things like that. Under tuning, you'll see the parts that you've unlocked. So as you continue to play the career mode, you can go ahead and make your car faster. So it's not just a simple racing slot car kind of game. It's actually an immersive game that makes you want to play even more and learn how to drive, because it's not about just stopping and going. You actually have to turn and kind of control your way throughout the track. It's not just one lane. Now moving on, we have our collection. So these here are our cars, our track modules. So over here you can show what pieces you have, and then the software can create different levels for you. You have these different tracks here, so you can scan a track. So if you want to create your own, you can add that as well. We have our tuning. So tuning, as previously mentioned, is our way of customizing our vehicle. So when we continue to play the career mode, which we'll be showing, you can unlock different features, in this case different settings, including nitrous, your profile. So this shows you your level, your distance, your race, your different progression in terms of, you know, where you're at. Right now we're at a rookie level. And then if we go in the top settings here, you can see these specific things. So you have your drive mode, which is realistic or fast mode, your driver assist. So this will be very crucial in terms of turning goes. Tire wear, so you can actually do that as well. So that's kind of cool too. So as you play, your tires will wear out too, and it kind of affects the way the car drives. Your sound volume, your vehicle volume, your control mode, so we have the external gamepad in this case, but we also have your simulated joystick as well as your tilt and touch. So you have different ways to kind of use it. I personally like the external gamepad just because it makes it more raw, and I think that's a really cool feeling. You have automatic brake torque, so that's kind of cool too, so we'll put that in the middle, and then it shows you how to do reverse. So lots of different settings based on what you prefer. Next thing we'll look at is going to be drive. So we have our career mode, join race, create race, free driving between no track and track. So yes, you can drive this without a track. So if you want to create your own track or your own obstacles, you can do that as well. So just drive it around your house, which is really nice. And then you have your career mode, which we kind of indicated here. So these are different races that you have to use to progress, and you'll have to do the different challenges. So on race 1 here, drive a lap in 5 seconds, drive 5 laps in 40 seconds, drive 24 laps in 3 minutes, and then this says we have to unlock rookie level 3, so we have to continue doing these different races to unlock further progression. So we'll try that in a little bit. We have create a race, so we can create our own multiplayer race, so we can have other people join in on this. So I can create my own race, and we'll just call it con, and then we'll hit next, and then I can create a game mode based off best time, race, or endurance. I could do minutes, number of laps, and then adjust the settings so everyone's on the same playing field. And then from there you have these defaulted tracks that you can build off of, or you can add your own like this and create your own track as well. So it tells you how many pieces you have of such, so you can technically go like that too. Once you've created a race, it'll give you a specific code, and if you click on join race here, you can use that racer code to connect or essentially join that race. So we'll be doing that in a little bit, but for now I just kind of wanted to show you what it is to do free driving. So in this case here, we're going to be using our Black Devil. To enable a car or turn it on, all you have to do is wind it back a few seconds until you see the lights on. That means it's now on. And then from there I can turn on my controller. Carrera also offers an external gamepad of their own, which you can purchase, connect, and in a matter of seconds, you're ready to play. I'm gonna do on track here. So to go, I'm gonna press this button here. You'll see that it'll automatically go, and now it does follow the line here, but it's again quite sloppy for what it is if you're not actually moving the steering wheel. So if I go ahead and control the steering, I can actually bring it a little bit closer to the apex. That was a little bit wide on my end, but yes, you can see there. There we are, kind of maintaining that. And then this is brake, so I can brake as well. And then if you notice on the screen itself, it'll actually show the speed and how fast we're going. So we're going 160, shows which gear you're in. And then we have boost, which is this button right here. So you can see how fast that went. That was really cool. So we got a little bit of a nitrous going in there. And then it'll replenish. You just have to give it some time. But it's great for our straightaways. Obviously, if you kind of do it on a turn, it'll make the car kind of fall out of line. So let's try that here. Okay, so that's actually able to hold it. But yes, shows you how that is. Again, you can adjust the settings on this and adjust how much more, like, you know, if you want of an assist on it. But again, you know, the control of it is very, very simple and very intuitive. It definitely has great feedback. If I hit left, it almost instantaneously goes left. If I hit right, same raise, vice versa. If I brake, it doesn't halt to a stop, it slows down like a real car. And then if I just kind of like tap the acceleration, I can kind of go a little bit slower. See that? So I'm kind of like cruising there and then stop on the line. And if I hold both, I can reverse. So stop. There we go, and back into our first gear. And then we'll stop right there. Perfect. So yeah, that is our free drive. On menu here, you'll see your time. And then you can see how you did on each lap here in each position. We have racer setup as well, so showing our tires, gearbox, boost, stuff like that. All the different settings for this particular car, so it gives you a better idea of what your settings are. Now, right now we're in the joystick mode. However, if I go ahead and quit, we can try simulated joystick, and then you'll see right here we have our controllers. So I can go ahead and control it like this as well. So you don't necessarily need an external gamepad. You can always just use your phone and get that live display, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with using it like this as well. But again, obviously it's kind of up to you. I personally like having that external gamepad. It's well worth it, especially if you have one customized to your car. We have our tilt and touch. So this one will let you control it kind of like this. All right, well, anyways, back to here. The next thing I want to show you is actually the career and drive mode. We're gonna go here. So now we have to switch this up a little bit, is what it's telling us. Connecting. So we can do an automatic AI start position where it'll set up itself up to line up, or we can do a manual position. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh snap, that was a sharp turn. Boost! I gotta do 5 laps. Ah, man, I'm going way too hot on that turn there. There you go, boost! The brake. There we go, now we're talking. Boost! All right, ooh, that was a corner right there. All right, we're done. Now it says shut off your engines to see the result race. We just stop, exit. Oh, we actually figured out we got a penalty. See that? That's crazy. All right, distance driven. And then this is our rank progress, perfect start. That is one player, but honestly, it takes 2 to tango, as this is actually a multiplayer game. Now you can have multiple players on here. But today we'll be showing the 2 default cars, and I got my son Hamza here with me. Say hi.
Hi.
And he'll be controlling the black one, and I'll be controlling the red devil. You need 2 different tablets to control it. So I'll be using the iPad, and then Hamza here will be using my phone. Let's set this thing up. We'll create a race, and then we have to pick our track. So this one looks like it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and we're gonna create a lobby. From there, click next, and then it gave us our own code here. Now we're gonna jump into this by clicking drive on the other one here, and then we're gonna click on join race. From there we'll use a race code, and there we go. So now it actually shows both the players on the screen. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Ah, come on. I'm winning. Oh snap, look at you using your boost. Let's see if I can catch you over here. Oh, you went too wide. And you are off there. I think you got a penalty for that. But clearly I'm winning right here, right now. Man, dude, you're going way too fast, Hamza.
I don't know why it's doing it.
It's drifting, huh?
Yeah.
You're using too much boost. You should only use it on the straights.
See, like, go good. Go good.
Come on. And I overlapped you. Uh-oh, you're catching up, huh? Oh, snap, you didn't beat. Oh! Ah, and you are off. I won. Take that, Hamza. So yeah, I mean, it's really fun, great with kids, and obviously you can have more cars on the playing field at once, and then as you progress and play one player, you can do career mode and make your car even faster. And that's actually the real cool part behind this, is that it literally gives you the capability to do so much more. Now, again, the possibilities are endless. You can make as many different tracks as you want, and you have the capability to go ahead and add on top of it with buying more track pieces. And yeah, it's actually a really cool concept. So Hamza, what do you think of this?
I like it. It's really fast. It turns and it goes straight, and it's fun to play with people with it.
Oh yeah? I think I know what your favorite part is actually beyond that, the boost button.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I thought that was really cool. That's like a little bit of a hack you can have in there, and makes me really want to play the career mode and make my car even faster. I'm really looking forward to what they have coming up next. They'll have other cars as well, so you can go and compete against your friends, and the fact that these are licensed vehicles, it really does make it set apart. Now, with that said, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.